Good morning, Motor Cars. Today is Monday, November 27th, and gosh, we got a gorgeous looking day. This is it's getting developed into a beautiful fall. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We sure did. Three facts from Fill My Brain. Aquant hairspray can lift ink stains from cotton. Just saturate the stain and wash it by itself. Two, opium cultivation in Afghanistan is up 300% since the Americans' invasion. Three, Oprah Winfrey in the movie critic Roger Ebert dated a couple times. Ebert was the one who convinced her to syndicate her talk show. Thought for the day. First 4 minutes, last 4 minutes, and how they relate to the fish philosophy, be there and make their day. It is so critical, the first 4 minutes, in setting a relationship with the customer. In service, it's important that when a customer comes in, that the valets are looking at their scanners, their screens, to see who the person is. We should have the license plates in every one, so when the um, appointment center is setting appointments, make sure you get the license plate and the color of the car. So we know if a red Accord is coming in at 9:15 and you see one coming down the driveway, most likely it's Mr. Smith. And then it's important that you rush to his car, not walk, but run to his car and say, "Good morning, Mr. Smith. We've been expecting you. Now we're going to do what we can to get you out as soon as possible." And then the next valet that comes up to start to check on the car, he says, "Hi, Mr. Smith. Welcome back to Motor Cars." And then the visor comes out and says, "Welcome, Mr. Smith. I've been expecting you." It's important we have three different people greet Mr. Smith by name. We were trying to get relationships with the customers and make them feel important. And why would they go some other place for service when everybody here knows them? And the last 4 minutes are just as critical because that's setting the relationship to get them back again. So, and this goes to the fish philosophy. When they come in the morning, try to do is be there, which means that you're looking for things you can do to make that person's day, which is the second part of the fish philosophy. If there's a baby seat in the car, make sure when they come to pick their car up, there's one of the stuffed bears in there. If you notice that they have a box in their car, help them get the box, take it out, and put it in their car. Tell Mr. Smith, so if they're coming in from the shuttle and they got a box, say, "Mr. Smith, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this box for you. When you go check out, I'll get this box in your car and I'll bring your car around for you because I know you're in a hurry to get home." And again, the visor has been phoned or over the earpieces, knows that Mr. Smith is there and they are there. "Mr. Smith, I got your paperwork all set for you." And then another valet before they leave says, "Mr. Smith, I just want to thank you very much for your business. We sure appreciate it." Now, if we can get everybody going in continuity like that in the service department, it's going to make a big difference as far as future relationships with that customer. We want to greet them, tell them we're going to do what we can to get them in and out as fast as possible, thank them for coming back, and then when they leave, we want to thank them for the business and say, "Hey, we look forward to seeing you again." So that's all part of the fish philosophy in the first four. Same thing happens in the sales department. We have an appointment for a customer, have the car they're coming in to see all cleaned, all ready to show them, and be looking for them. You see them pull up in the parking lot, you know if you got an appointment with somebody, you've already talked to them on the phone, you know that they're driving a blue Impala. You see a blue Impala, walk on. "Hi, Mr. Smith, I've been expecting you." Again, greeting them by name is so critical. And then if they buy a car, find out when you're in the selling process what music they like and make sure that music is playing in the delivery bay. And I said, this whole process is all designed to get the customer back again, and it's so critical. So first four, last four, fish philosophy, be there and make their day. And like I said, the music is being there, listening to the customer, what they like, asking questions about it when they're right in their car, what type of music. But anyway, a lot of things to think about, a lot of things to do, but it all starts with greeting people by their name. People want to hear their name, so please try to do that at least 3 times when they come in and 3 times when they leave. And 3 people should always thank them for their business. If it's a new car delivery, sales manager, walk up to them, thank them for the business. Another salesman can walk over and say, hey, Mr. Smith, I want to tell you, thank you very much for the business, and make sure you tell your neighbors about us. All right, moving on to birthdays and anniversaries. We had 2 birthdays on Sunday. So Brian Zent in the sales department at Honda, and Cindy P up in the office. So guys, hope you had a great birthday. It was a nice day, and so you should have had one. Motorcars updates. Our coffee and donut shop should be open in the Pontiac building by the end of January. And boy, am I excited for that. I've heard a lot of people asking for those donuts. B, Medina Car Wash construction has finally started. It's been a mess getting all the approvals from the city, but it's finally done. They're under construction, and the clock is ticking, and we're definitely going to try to be in there by the end of January. It's going to be probably our nicest car wash, so we're excited about that. The Preventive Care campaign. Well, it's over November 30th, and so I don't think anybody that hasn't had their physical will be able to get one. You can still try, but odds are against it. But start thinking now about 2018. Do plan now. Your wellness coach. I think you're supposed to see the wellness coach, 4 times a year. So you do that and do all the things you have to do. I'm going to talk more next week probably about the things that need to be done for the preventive care program for 2018. But when we signed up for our healthcare program, the whole idea was where we could have a control over our future cost. And that means everybody participating in the wellness program. So we need to start thinking about it now and get ready for next year. Parts inventory is this Sunday. So please do as much as you can to help the parts department out, because this is definitely a lot of work on their part. So please, thanks parts department and everybody else for their support. Upcoming events. The Christmas Cookie Cook-Off is December 20th, and each department now, we have 7 departments, and each department is going to have 1 winner, and the winner of that department will get $100. So we'll have 7 winners that are going to get $100 for sure. If you win first prize, though, you're going to get $500, and second prize is $300. So we're going to have 7 winners. They're going to go up. They're going to have a cook-off on the 20th, and the winners will get $500 and $300. Everybody that participates is going to get $100. So you can start your cook-off, bring cookies in to your department, and they'll vote, and the voting is going to be on December 15th. Ugly Sweaters competition and pancake breakfast is December 18th at 11 o'clock in the Toyota showroom. So please come hungry. Come in your ugly sweaters or whatever. Anyway, come on over. Be hungry, because the pancakes are fantastic, and we'll have that on the 11th in the Toyota showroom. My challenge. I did a challenge last year for $1,000. Employees had to put up $100, and if they hit their goal or objective by the end of the year, they would get $1,000. I know a lot of people are on pace to do that. If you didn't sign up for last year, think about doing it for this next year. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do it, but I could be talked into it. And what it is that, if you had some sort of personal goal that's going to help as far as your health, such as losing weight, stopping smoking, doing something on those lines, if you approach me and tell me, hey, this is what I'm going to do. If you say you're going to lose 2 pounds, I probably wouldn't do the bet. If you said you're going to lose 30 pounds, I'd probably do the bet. But anyway, take a look at that. Think about it. It could also be, challenges in business or just in your life. Anyway, think about those. We'll look at doing a challenge again next year. I'll let you have the results probably next couple of weeks. Can't wait to see what they are. Hero for the day. I'd say it's the Honda Parts Department. They've done a super job cleaning up their department. It looks 10 times better than it did before. And so thanks, guys, for getting it. We got a little more to go, so don't stop now and keep throwing this stuff out, and let's get your apartment clean and looking good. All right, everybody, thank you, and let's have a great day.